Welcome to the Get Unbusy Podcast. I'm your host, Philpott, and this podcast is all about throwing your busy work out the window. You deserve to stay locked in on the parts of your business that light a fire under your HOO-HAA, alright? The passion-driven freedom lifestyle, not being glued to your laptop every waking minute of the day. It's time to build a business that works for you, not one that works you into the ground. So, let's get unbusy, shall we? Hello and welcome back to the podcast. My name's Philpott and I am your host. And I am using my smooth voice today. Life update for this week. I am about to go to Spain for a whole month. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm actually going next week when you're hearing this. This is my third year in a row that I'm doing this with my boyfriend Patrick. We have found just this one place in Spain that we absolutely love. We know all our favorite food places. We know where we love to stay. It's finally that time of year where it's heating up that little bit in Spain. And I am so excited. I keep noticing that whenever I talk about this, I feel kind of guilty. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm going to Spain. Like, I actually feel bad because I know I'm really lucky that I get to do this. But at the same time, I did design things this way. I did design my business so that I can work from anywhere. I did design my business so that I have the time to, work for a whole month in Spain and obviously not be working completely full time or anything. Like, ideally, I'll be working, 4 or 5 hours a day and then just bouncing out, walking along the promenade, going to the spa, going out for some nachos or whatever we end up doing. There's actually some really good restaurants. Ooh. Or you know what? Going for a little coffee. Or bringing the laptop. I can be bringing the laptop to one of the cafes at the seafront and just watching the sea as I'm working. Like, this is literally dream life for me. I don't know about you, but this is how I want to live. I just want to throw myself somewhere nice and work from there. And it's like a little workcation. Yes, I'm working, but I'm also getting the vacation vibes. And that's the life update. And the reason I chose to share that as the life update this week is this is possible. Like, you don't actually have to sit in your room working on your business. You can just go and be somewhere else. Like, go and be somewhere else. At the beginning, do you maybe have to, save up for a few months because your expenses are going to be that bit higher? Sure. But also, Spain's super cheap. I mean, coffee is like less than €2. How can I complain? Also, a bottle of our favorite wine over there is like €1.70. Hello? It would be rude not to. I don't even drink anymore. So I'm gonna have to go on a little quest to find a non-alcoholic bottle of wine that I like, but I'm sure I'll do it. I'll keep you updated. Anyway, into the topic for this week, which is your calendar is spilling your secrets. Now, this is a concept that I realized a while ago, and when I first thought it, I was like, well, fuck. That is kind of jarring because call me out, And the concept is, what are your priorities? What is most important to you? What is incredibly important to you? Okay, now show me where it is on your calendar. And did I just piss you off by saying that? Like, for a lot of us, we go and we check our calendar and we're like, shit, it's not in there. I told myself at the start of this year that this was going to be my healthy girl era. Where is that on my calendar? The last time I had a gym workout was 5 weeks ago. The last time I went on a hot girl walk, it's not even in my calendar. I don't even know when I last went on a hot girl walk. When am I doing my mobility work to keep myself nice and loose and buttery? Oh, it's not in there. What about going to my Pilates class? Nope. That ain't in there either. Doing my meal prep? Oh, that's not in there either. And it just goes to show, because obviously we are ambitious people. We've got big goals. We like to grow. We like to see ourselves progress in any way, whether that is health and fitness related or business related or visibility related. We always go through these different phases of what's important to us. And if I ask you right now, what is your big priority? What is the answer that comes up? Is it health and fitness? Is it visibility, income, streamlining, mental health? And now if I ask you to look at your calendar and go, okay, well, show me where that is. Are you like, well, fuck? Or are you like, yeah, it's here, here, and here. Visibility is a big priority for you right now? Yeah, it is. And here it is on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and a big chunk on Saturday mornings. It's right in there. Focusing on getting out there, getting in front of people, visibility work. But if it's not there, the tea has been spilled, honey. Your secrets are out. I know it's not a fun reality to deal with, but a concept in our mind of what's important to us is one thing, but your calendar is a representation of how you actually spend your time. So if what you're saying is important is not in there, then let this be a reality check for you with so much love. It not being there tells you just how important that thing is. I feel like I need to say sorry. But like, don't shoot the messenger. This is simply the truth. It's just coming out of my mouth, right? Are you over here saying time freedom is so important to me? And then you go and look at your calendar and it's like 10-hour workdays every single day because you're trying to squeeze in as much work as possible. That might be an issue. And the other flip side to this is not only how much is it showing your priorities, but what is it showing you? Okay, well, what time am I getting up each day? And does that align with where I want to be right now? What time am I going to sleep each day? Is that aligning with where I want to be right now? Oh, what's that there on a Tuesday where I'm going to do a CEO day? I'm not seeing many gym sessions, or I'm seeing a little too much work and not enough play, or I'm seeing too much play and not enough work, like whatever, depending on your goals and your capacity and everything that's important to you right now. Like, do your priorities line up with what your calendar is actually saying? Your calendar holds so much information, so much clear data about how you're actually embodying your goals and how you're actually taking action towards goals or away from goals. So I'll give you a real specific example. So one of the goals that I've set for this year is I want to run a half marathon. Unfortunately, the one that I wanted to run, it's on the 5th of July and I'm going to be down the country because I'm going to a show that weekend. I'm going to be in Cork, or I don't know. I'm going to be down the country somewhere. And I'm not going to be in Dublin where the half marathon actually is. And that's the one I wanted to start off with because it's the flattest half marathon in Ireland. And I thought, you know what, that's probably the best way to start because the longest I've ever run is 9 kilometers. If I look at my calendar and I look at how many runs I've got in there in a week, is there 1 run? Is there 4 runs? What is it telling me? I can actually see how many time blocks are in there specifically for me to work towards that goal. Therefore, it's telling me just how important it really is to me. And it's just one of those things that makes you go, oh, I've been called out. Like, your calendar is not your enemy. Your calendar is simply just telling you where you're at and what's really important to you. And the great thing is you're the one who's in control of your calendar. So this isn't just to find fault with yourself and be like, oh my God, I'm the worst person ever because it's not actually showing what I thought it was showing and I'm not actually serious about my goals and whatever. It's just a reality check that makes you go, oh my God, this actually makes so much sense. And it is now within my control to take the reins a little bit. If there's a goal you're working towards and your calendar clearly doesn't show that it's important to you right now, that's so fine. All you have to do is add in some extra time blocks, add in an extra 1 or 2 time blocks just working towards that goal. That is okay. It's only a problem if we let this go on and on without tweaking, without fine-tuning, without adding those time blocks in, without taking certain time blocks out. That's when it becomes a problem because the weeks go by and those weeks turn into months and those months turn into quarters and those quarters turn into the whole year. And that's when you get to the end of the year and you're like, it doesn't make sense. I thought I was working towards this goal. I thought this goal was important to me. I thought I was doing what I was supposed to do. And maybe it was there on your to-do list, but you didn't give it that actual space on your calendar to make sure that that work got done and it got done to the standard that you want to get it done to and with the intention of moving you towards that goal. Like I said, this is not an opportunity to shame yourself. It's just like oh, okay, glad I realized that because now I actually know And with that knowledge, I am empowered to make decisions that are going to move me towards this goal without a fucking doubt. Because we're not in the business of leaving things up to chance over here. We're in the business of grabbing your goals by the balls, squeezing those balls and making it happen. Oh my God. You know what? I'm not even going to apologize for that analogy. I think you might have needed it today. So you are so welcome. All right. I think that's a nice note to leave it on. I'm going to leave that image right there in the forefront of your mind. And I hope you go and have a fantastic week. I'll chat to you all very soon. Bye. Hey gorgeous, I'm just popping in here real quick to let you know about the masterclass I'm hosting next week, which is all about hosting a low lift but high energy mini event that explodes your engagement and gets your audience hanging onto your every Instagram story slide. When I brought up this strategy inside my membership, Work Smart Academy, my members went absolutely wild for it, and they asked me upwards of like 20 questions on how to maximize the results from it. And I said, you know what? I'll take your questions in this post inside our Facebook group and I'll raise you a whole damn masterclass. So I'll be diving into the full story strategy for optimizing the mini event, the email strategy I recommend for promoting it, and everything you need to know to maximize your results from the mini event. And also how to get people to keep paying attention and buying even after the event. So that is happening next Tuesday, the 15th of April, and it's only $39 for lifetime access to the masterclass and all of the done-for-you templates and SOPs that you need to implement ASAP. So you can join us that way, or you can join Work Smart Academy, which is only $37 a month, get the masterclass, but get the entire membership as well, with tons of actionable productivity trainings, resources to help you streamline, our weekly plan session, refine sesh calls, Q&As every month, new drops every single month. It's a whole fucking vibe in there. So I'll have the link for those two options in the show notes below, and I hope to see you there. Bye. All right, gorgeous. That's a wrap on today's episode of the Get Unbusy Podcast. If you got some juicy golden nuggets from this episode, I want to hear about it. So take a screenshot, share it on your Instagram stories, and tag me at MoreToLifeKate, because your girl wants to know. And remember, you're an absolute powerhouse. You can create the life you've been dreaming of, and I can't wait to see you pop off. Chat to you soon. Bye.